Hey Pisces, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective, meaning it is a read for anybody that has Pisces anywhere in their chart. And this is a message from Spirit and Spirit alone. I did put in the intention. What is blocking you from your soul, from your goals? I'm sorry, not your soul purpose. That's going to be another read sometime. But what is blocking you from your goals? And it is just an intention that's put in there. Now, Spirit sometimes decides to go, far left and put in a message that they feel is more important than my intent, which I'm good with because that's what I'm here for, is to send out their message, not mine. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing tarot. But if it's a message, from left field, from Spirit, please keep in mind that it can be in regards to something that's happened in the past that they want you to look at and learn from. It can be something that's currently happening that they want to help guide you through. It can be something that is to come to give you a heads up about. And it can also be in regards to another individual that you're interacting with. And if that's the case, that message can also be directed to you personally about them, to them personally about you, or vice versa. And it can be that way throughout the entire read. So please be sure to pay close attention, apply it where it's appropriate if that's such the case. But I do ask, please do not force this message to fit your situation. It only leads to negative situations. You should know within the first couple of minutes if this is your message. You should, relate to it, resonate with it. It should sit very good with you. Your intuition, your belly, your gut should be saying yes. If you do not relate or resonate with this message, then please go look at your other natal chart, the zodiac signs, anything that you were born under. We normally look at the majors, the sun, moon, rising, and Venus, but please do not discount the other zodiacs that you were born under as well. Example, Chiron, Lilith, so on and so forth. Those do carry messages for you as well. Sometimes they're a little more important. Sometimes there is that little puzzle piece that you've been missing for the entire puzzle to complete the picture. So please keep all of that in mind as well as you go to observe your other tarots. All right, so as you can see, I have the majority of the reads down, and I saved clarification and further messages for when you arrive. Of course, this is an attempt to cut down on time. Doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. All right, so for your oracle, we have a couple that fell out, and they both fell on their sides. One fell facing towards going in reverse, and one fell facing towards going towards being upright. Now, with the one that fell, and this is the one that fell first, and then that one fell. And this one is fixed to suffer. So you are actually heading towards letting go of a situation. The pain is getting ready to go away. And then we have here, which is masquerade, which is actually accepting situations as they occur, accepting things as they come, accepting everything as it is. The bottom of the deck, we have the child I was meant to be, and that is, a complete understanding. So that is your oracle. And then for the overall read here for the majors, we have the Five of Wands as the current situation. Can be a dispute of some form, trying to figure out how to do something, trying to figure out a situation, how to figure out how to get out of something, an argument of some form, drama. We'll find out as we clarify. Then we have Judgment here, which of course is making a decision or having, another opportunity, a resurrection to a situation. Then in the recent past, we have the Hierophant, which is of course a commitment. And in this deck, it is a definite commitment. You don't have, we have the hand holding being placed here with an overseer. What's on our mind is justice, bringing forth balance, doing what's right. The foundation is the Eight of Coins. Working on something. Could be, you know, in regards to job, career, business, finances. And then what's to come is the Magician. So manifestation of something, creating something, bringing something forward. Right. So in the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, which is, of course, the individual that keeps their emotions to themselves. Funny enough, we have the Nine of Wands behind that. With the Nine of Wands, that's an individual that's been rather beat down and is continuing to pursue anyway. The King of Cups is an individual that keeps their emotions to themselves. They have very deep emotions. However, nobody would have a clue that they have such deep emotions. And again, like I'd like to address, there's a sense of being trod upon and still continuing to pursue it anyway. I'd say, oh, that's pretty close to the Oracle right there. Let's do some clarification here. Please clarify the Five of Wands with Judgment for Pisces, please. And this, of course, is what is blocking you from your goals. Acceptance overall. Clarify Five of Wands with Judgment, please. So there was a fight. Oh my goodness, that's quite a bit, but okay. Five of Wands for Judgment. That's what I get for trying to do. We got Eight of Cups, the Fool, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Tower. So you wanted to move towards a better situation and, you know, kind of jump in head first thinking that you were going to have an equal give and take, and found out that that wasn't such a good situation after all. Kind of blew up in your face, huh? Okay. The decision was that, you know, it's not so good. Nine of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Anxiety, stress, you know, fear, being overwhelmed. Right. So let's do the recent past, which is the Hierophant. Please clarify the Hierophant. Hierophant is also the Taurus, by the way. Dang it. Judgment is Scorpio. For anybody that's interested in the energies that are within the read. What do we have here? That's how it fell. And we have the Sun, which is Leo. And it's more so getting ready to head towards being in reverse. It's not quite there. It's hanging on the edge here. But with it going into reverse, there's a lack of clarity and happiness in regards to this situation. Could be this relationship. So that's where the Five of Wands comes in. You know, there's a dispute, a disagreement. And Four of Wands, the stability, home, house, hearth, relationships. It's a lack of clarity, a lack of happiness in regards to the situation. Yeah. Somebody may be not hearing the other one out. Being a little too controlling in regards to a situation, and so it's bringing forth unhappiness and instability. All right, so please clarify justice, wanting to do what's right, wanting to clear the path. Please clarify justice. Please clarify justice. Ah, come on. Stop throwing my cards on the floor. This is how they fell. Quite a few, actually. Ten of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands, almost complete. These are almost in complete reverse. Refusing to move on, Six of Swords. So losing out on an opportunity that's pretty exciting, something brand new, exciting. Losing out on what was that? Turmoil. Yeah, it's just turmoil overall, and you're just not wanting to. You don't want to fight. You don't want everything to be figured out. You want to figure out how to work this out so that you can do what's right. But there's a lot of turmoil involved in this. And it comes in pretty fast. It comes at you so fast that it's the Tower. It's so sudden. You're just like, where'd that come from? Why are you suddenly mad at me? What happened? Why is this suddenly in my face? Clarify the Eight of Coins, please. Base of the situation, wanting to make things work, wanting to work things out. Knight of Swords could be, a Gemini that you're working with, an air sign of some form. But definitely wanting to speak the truth, cut away what doesn't serve, get rid of the garbage, and bring in the truth. Let's speak our truth. Let's get this settled. Let's work on this, and let's do it, without haste, and move towards. Move towards a possible second chance, a resurrection of the situation. Please clarify the Magician. Okay, Chariot. A path needs to be chosen, or you're trying to manifest a path. These came out behind that, but they were upside down. And of course, those were exactly what was on the bottom of the deck. It's funny how those fall out. The Two of Wands and the Judgment, and they're on their side, but they're heading towards standing upright. Not there yet. The decision hasn't quite been made yet, but heading that way. Working on manifesting, taking control of the situation, choosing this path so you can move towards another chance, another opportunity. Five of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. Kind of questioning yourself, maybe, whether or not it may or may not work. But overall, what's blocking you from your goal is just accepting things as they are. The Masquerade is not quite in the full upright. The Masquerade is accepting things as they are, as they come at you, going with the flow, basically. So you can come out of this pain and just accept things as they come. And understand that, this is just how things happen sometimes. Things just happen, and just kind of go with the flow. It's not always the best of things. It's not always what we want, but sometimes it's for the better. Let's get some guidance in regards to your spread, please. See what they have to say for you here, Pisces. Queen of Swords. Look at all the information that's being put in front of you before you make a decision. The Queen of Swords does not make snap decisions. She's not a snap judgment individual. Honestly, that's the Queen of Wands that makes snap judgments. The Queen of Swords actually looks at all of the information put in front of her and then makes the decision of whether or not, with all the evidence put in front, are you worth this, or do I just need to cut you out of my life? And the Two of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Now, it can be family or a friend. It can be an intimate relationship. It can be a partner. But overall, it's this bond that you have here that basically is blown up because of just a small dispute. The past should have been left in the past so that you could move forward. But I just was told it's lingering. It's lingering. How about any further messages in regards to the spread for Pisces, please? Further messages for Pisces in regards to the spread. Okay. So good karma appears twisted. So even though this looks like it's not a good thing, like I was just saying, acceptance. It's not something that we always want to accept, but it is there. So we have all of these that are sitting here too. All things in the dark must come to light. That's the moon. Secrets will always come to the light. Darkness will always shine in the crevices. It will always come out. You're living in an illusion. Clean out your third eye so you can actually see the truth. And yeah. Okay. Love yourself, because if you want anything done right, that's how it's going to be done, is loving yourself and accepting yourself and acceptance. And then we have karmic cycle suck. So I'm wondering, have you been going through this, maybe repeatedly? Is it necessarily with this individual, or just it's the situation that you've been going through over and over? On the bottom of the deck, I've seen black hearts brighter than that chakra. So that comes back to loving yourself. You're closing your heart off. And these are further messages that it's seen that your heart is closed off, and it's a lack of acceptance of yourself. This dispute will come to light. Things will, the regret that's within this dispute, the frustration, the upset, the entanglement is what I was just told. It'll be brought to light, and the truth will come out. You'll see it for what it is. It will be spoken, and it will come in fast. You want to move in quickly and resolve these situations and cut what doesn't serve you personally, what's not best for you, out of your life. But that's all for you to decide what is best and what is not. Queen of Swords. Again, Queen of Swords. What's best for you? What fits in your life? What works for you? All right. So overall, again, what's blocking you from your goal is acceptance. All of this for breaking it down to that. But, we've got to have a story in order to come back to the fact of the matter. All right, so with this read, let's look and see what kind of energies that I may have missed out on stating in here. We do have Cancer, we have Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Aquarius. Yeah, Judgment's out twice. Then we have Libra. I already told you about Taurus and Leo. Okay. And it looks like that is the energies that are in here. So with this being your read, I pray that this message has found who it needed to be delivered to. and that the information has been provided to those that are seeking the information and guidance, and that you were able to see with your own eyes, hear with your ears, feel with your heart the message coming through, use your intuition, enabling your intuition to discern this message coming through so that you can make your own personal choices and what's best for you in your own personal life. And may it help you actually see from a different perspective of situations, because that is the biggest goal for Spirit, is for them to show you what they see occurring, to kind of give you a hindsight, so that you can then make your own personal decisions of what you want to alter in your life, if you want to stick with it, if you want to alter it, if you want to change it. But it's, a path, showing you a path of, if this is the path you want to walk down, the chariot, is this the path you wish to continue to walk down, or is this the path that you wish to change and find a different path? All of it, they're there for you, and they just want to know what you want to decide. The major arcanas we have out here, that's when you have made a decision, and the divine and the universe are at work for you. The more minor arcanas, it's more them saying, okay, we really need you to, tell us what you want done. So with this help, with this insight, maybe it'll help you so you can see what is blocking you from being able to achieve your goals. All right, Pisces, I do look forward to your return visit to She-ruhz Tarot. Until then, may all your choices be very, very blessed.